Imagine a car so iconic it defined a decade, yet today, it's vanished from our roads, until one shocking revival changes everything. Stay tuned to find out which British classic is making a comeback that'll blow your mind. The 1980s in Britain were a golden era for cars. It was a time when boxy designs, pop-up headlights, and raw, unfiltered driving ruled the roads. These weren't just vehicles, they were cultural icons, plastered on bedroom walls and roaring through high streets. But as time marched on, many of these legends faded into obscurity, overshadowed by sleek modern machines. Today, we're diving into the retro 80s cars, Britain obsessed over gems that deserve a second look, with one surprising twist that'll redefine their legacy. Let's start with the Ford Sierra. When it launched in 1982, it was a radical departure from the boxy Its aerodynamic jelly mold shape shocked purists, but won hearts with its futuristic flair. The Sierra XR4i, with its biplane, rear wing, and throaty 2.8-liter V6, was a working-class hero. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement. You'd see them tearing up motorways, their distinctive silhouette a symbol of ambition. Yet today, Sierras are rare, often rotting in barns or scrapped for parts. Only about 1,500 XR4s remain in the UK, a tragic loss for a car that once rivaled BMW's. Next, the Austin Metro. Launched in 19... This pint-sized hatchback was Britain's answer to the fuel crisis and urban sprawl. It was practical, cheeky, and everywhere over a million were sold by the decade's end. The MG Metro Turbo, with its 93-horsepower engine, was a pocket rocket, outpacing many bigger cars. Its charm was its simplicity. No fancy electronics, just pure driving fun. But rust and neglect have decimated their numbers. Spotting a clean Metro today feels like finding a vinyl record in a streaming world. Then there's the Vauxhall Cavalier MK2. This family saloon was the unsung hero of the 80s, blending reliability with surprising sportiness. The SRI 130 model, with its 1.8-liter engine, could hold its own against pricier German rivals. Sales topped 800,000 in the UK alone. Yet Cavaliers are now nearly extinct, their understated brilliance forgotten. Why? They were built to be driven, not preserved, and most were run into the ground. Let's not overlook the vans and motorhomes of the era. The Bedford CF van was the backbone of small businesses, from plumbers to ice cream vendors. Its boxy, utilitarian design was endlessly customizable, and its 2.3-liter slant for engine was bulletproof. Meanwhile, the Bedford Rascal, a quirky microvan squeezed into tight city streets with ease. For motorhomes, the Talbot Express ruled the campsite. Its Fiat-derived chassis and spacious interiors made it a favorite for family adventures. These vehicles were workhorses, but their lack of glamour meant they were scrapped without a second thought. Now, the SUV soar, rather, the rugged off-roaders, as we didn't call them SUVs back then. The Range Rover Classic was in a league of its own. Launched in 1970 but peaking in the 80s, it blended luxury with gunny-wear capability. Its V8 rumble and coil-sprung suspension made it a favorite for farmers and aristocrats alike. Yet, its high maintenance costs mean few survive in original condition. The Land Rover Defender, too, was a British icon. Its utilitarian grit, unmatched. These vehicles were built for purpose, not posterity, and their scarcity today is a quiet tragedy. So why did these cars, vans, and motorhomes fade away? The 80s were a transitional decade. Fuel injection, turbochargers, and early electronics were changing the game. But many of these vehicles lacked the tech to stay relevant. Rust was a killer. British weather and poor corrosion protection claimed countless victims. And let's be honest, these were cars you used, not cherished. They were driven hard, loved briefly, and replaced without ceremony. But here's the twist I promised. One of these forgotten heroes is staging a comeback that's turning heads. The Ford Sierra is being reborn, not as a nostalgic replica, but as a modern electric concept by a British startup. Leaked designs show a sleek, retro-inspired EV, with the XR4i's iconic wing, reimagined for 2026. It's a bold move, blending 80s soul with cutting-edge tech. If it succeeds, it could spark a revival for other overlooked classics. Picture an electric Metro Turbo or a hybrid Defender suddenly. The 80s are back, and they're greener than ever. These vehicles weren't just metal and rubber. They were the heartbeat of a generation. The Sierra's swooping lines, the Metro's cheeky grin, the Cavalier's quiet competence, they shaped how Britain moved. The Bedford vans and Talbot motorhomes carried dreams, from small businesses to family holidays, and the Range Rover. It proved Britain could build world-class luxury. They may be overlooked now, but their stories deserve to be told. If you loved this deep dive into Britain's forgotten 80s icons, hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive adventures. Drop a comment, tell me your favorite 80s car, or if you've spotted one of these rarities on the road. Share this video with anyone who remembers the roar of a Sierra or the charm of a Metro. Until next time, keep the classics alive.